Abuse will not stop until abusers stop abusing. Genesis Women's Shelter and Support is a full-service response here in Dallas, Texas, for women and children who are survivors of domestic violence.
We provide a wonderful continuum of care when a woman comes to us for help. So no matter if she is ready to leave the relationship at 2 a.m. or she might just be contemplating whether or not she is in an abusive relationship, we're there to talk with her.
At Genesis, we have an 8-week-long emergency shelter. And so that is somebody called our hotline, our 24-hour crisis hotline, or maybe they texted our hotline and they said, I need a safe place to stay right now. And so we bring them into our shelter and we're able to provide them safety and all of the services that we have for 8 weeks long.
So we have a closet that is full of hair care products and ribbons and bows and beads. The meals that we serve from breakfast and dinner at the shelter, at our residential facility, have trauma-informed menus.
It can be really amazing to see somebody come into shelter so fearful, so afraid. And so at the end of 8 weeks, when they are walking around saying hi to all of us by name, we know their names and the kids' names, of course, and we've developed this relationship. Being a part of that process, it means a lot because it means that we were really able to show her and really give her that she deserves to be safe.
We also have Annie's House, which is our transitional housing facility, where she can stay for 6 months to a year. That will be where she moves into a fully furnished apartment, where she can ultimately keep the pots and pans, the bedding, all of this really cool stuff that will help her move on after that and maybe get her own apartment or house and truly make that kind of life-changing step away from the abuse.
And we also have non-residential services for those women and children who either haven't left or they've left and they have other residential possibilities, but still they can get the same counseling, the same advocacy, access to civil legal representation. They just don't need a place to sleep.
We provide play therapy, activity therapy, and arts therapy. With our women, we do a lot of EMDR or different type of trauma therapy with them to help them really work through what they've experienced so that they can feel better. We do a lot of different types of therapy to help them work through their thoughts and their feelings, the experiences that they've had through the trauma to be able to decrease their PTSD symptoms.
Also on site at our Safe Campus, we have our Simmons School. We have a full-time daycare, and one of the coolest things about our school and about that campus is the trauma-informed care that we provide the children who come to us. We are set up with some of the neatest technology, allowing us to teach children at different levels at any time.
So we have a lot of opportunities for people in the community who want to help Genesis. Of course, they can donate, right? But more than that, they could come if they wanted to volunteer time.
We invite anyone and everyone to get involved with Genesis. We need your help. We want your help. We want to hear what you love doing, and then we love to apply that to what might be best for our clients here at Genesis.
We have a volunteer actually this week coming in to do haircuts and makeup styling for the women in the shelter.
We have a wonderful corporate hero program where we have our corporate partners, our corporate leaders.
What we do from a hero's perspective is we attend the court hearing. We sit behind her to show the judge, the attorneys, and her that she has support. A lot of people always say, well, I just don't have time. I don't have time to be involved. Okay, I can challenge that. But if that's where you are, but you have time to donate.
Everybody can clean out their closets and make donations to the Genesis Benefit Thrift Store. Our moms and kiddos get to shop at no cost for whatever they need, and these donations are given so that the woman who came in with just the clothes on her back can get clothes for work, can get dishes for a new apartment.
We all have to come together to help solve this problem. It's not somebody else's problem. And it's not somebody else's problem if it's not in your household.
It affects us all. So it has to be addressed and seen as a communal issue.
So we really believe that we can't do what we do in-house at Genesis without the support of the community. But we also need the community to take what we do and apply it out there in spaces that we can't go.
It's important to talk about domestic violence in the faith community because that is typically the first place a woman will go for refuge and for help. So being able to connect Genesis and their resources to the faith community that gives the clergy the pastors and their wives the resources that they need to provide the wise counsel, because a lot of times you don't know what to say.
Corporate America needs to be involved for the same reason men need to be involved, and the entire communities of America need to be involved. The impact is greater, one, if you are personally passionate with an organization like Genesis Women's Shelter, and you have behind you and on side of you and oftentimes in front of you your corporate environment, a corporate organization that can truly support what you're doing.
The number one way that everyone can help is to be aware of the issue. And if you or someone you know needs help, let them know about Genesis. Give them our 24-hour crisis line. Let them know about our website, genesisshelter.org. It has been an honor for me to make this community safer by what we do at Genesis.
Join us in our mission to shift perceptions, eradicate stigmas, and end domestic violence.